Hey, what's up everybody, it's Lilflo, and today I just wanted to talk about two mistakes that hedge funds made. And this isn't just like they've made them recently, but throughout this whole process of this short squeeze. So before I get into it, I'd just like to mention that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please take what I say with a grain of salt. And I'd also like to mention that 88% of my viewers are not subscribed, so if you hit that sub button, it'd mean a lot to me. So one of the biggest mistakes I think these people made, these hedge funds, was letting the stock rise to $72. Now, if they let it rise to $72, or it did in fact gamma squeeze to $72, whatever that situation was, that really proved it to retail that there's something different about this stock, that it rose from $10 to $72 in the matter of weeks. And also, this is something that's very important, that for the last, before this whole process, for 5 months, the apes had the chance to buy the stock when it was $5 to $10 and completely load up on shares. Like, I know people who have some crazy shares. So when it went to that price, they're like, okay, like this is real. This is going to happen. And it doesn't even matter that we dropped because we were still at a good position. But it really proved to retail that there's something different about the situation, and retail really has a chance to win in this whole thing. Another positive that came out of that rise was retail and your average Joe got a taste of what's to come. Because, oh gosh, they got a taste of what's to come. Because, you know, there was a good amount of time, like I said, where the stock was $5 to $10. People loaded up on these shares, so they are just their portfolios are looking good, and then it just exploded, and people like, oh my god, this is insane. And a lot of people I know were like, this is nuts, myself included. I mean, I had a lot of time to load up on shares. I know a lot of people did. So when the time finally came, it was insane, and I really like just, and people got that taste of what's to come. So I don't think people are going to panic sell, because they're like, if it happened once, it's going to happen again. And it's like that, you don't even have to get into manipulation and all that. So, you know, speaking of manipulation, another mistake these hedge funds made, and they kind of had to because retail was getting a little too powerful, but they took this manipulation to the next level. Because you can just, like, you just look at the chart now, like the obvious short ladder attacks, and now a lot of people have realized the power of the dark pool. They're just putting retail orders through a dark pool, and how they have no effect on the stock, and how it's in the, you know, almost 70% a lot of the times, and it's over 60 pretty much every day in the last few weeks. A big negative of taking all the manipulation to the next level is they made it personal for a lot of people. They made this whole short squeeze personal. And a lot of people, and you can just like tell on stock twits and Weeble comments, and just on YouTube, like from YouTube video comments, and just the general consensus in the ape community is, now that the hedge funds have showed their true intentions, that they don't give a shit about retail and they want to take everything from them, and they'll just drop the price, they'll mess with your money. They've made this such a personal because obviously the apes in the retail community who are involved with AMC stock want to make a lot of money with this play. I mean, you can't argue with that. I mean, of course they do. Of course, like, I mean, I obviously do. But now with all this FUD and this market manipulation and just all of these just goofy and criminal things these hedge funds are doing to suppress this price, they have made it so retail wants to see these people behind bars. And they've made this such a big thing. I mean, AMC is not just like any old stock. It's at least 4 million individual retail investors. And, you know, I'd say that was a little bit ago. I'd say we're easily in the 5s now. That is a lot of people to piss off. So they've made this so personal with all this bullshit. And essentially now, obviously, retail wants to make money, but they want to see these people face some repercussions and some consequences for their actions. Because, you know, how these guys do stuff is, you know, they potentially make a few $1 billion on a play by, you know, doing crazy illegal things, but they only get fined like 20 million, 30 million, 40 million. And it's a cost of doing business for these people. Of course, they're going to break the rules and break the law. If there's no prison, the prison's not even on the table for these people. It's just like, oh, I mean, that's like 2% of our total profit. Of course we'll pay that. They're incentivized to break the rules because it doesn't matter for these people. I mean, you rob someone in real life, you go to jail. You rob someone online and you scam them, you still go to jail. But I guess these hedge funds get it passed somehow. So that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you do, leave a positive comment if you enjoyed it and all that stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it. Have a good day, guys.